The flight is currently delayed by 2 hours. It's now delayed to 10 o'clock. This seems to be a mess right now. We're not getting off. What's going on? Maybe there's still another issue. Oh, please no. We're pushing 4 hours nearly. Nightmare flight now. It will take quite a miracle to turn this one around. Hello and welcome back to Travels with Bieber, and welcome to Terminal 3 here at London Heathrow Airport. It's a first today, never flown with this airline and never flown to this country. We're flying with Finnair, the national carrier of Finland, to Helsinki, the capital of Finland. Very bad timing though, unfortunately, because yesterday the very sad news broke that Her Majesty the Queen had died. So this country is now into the period of mourning. My day job, for those of you who don't know, is I'm a text producer at Sky News, so I write the straps and the ticker you see on the screen, and it was actually me that broke that news. But yeah, absolutely surreal experience and so devastating to hear that. So it's a strange atmosphere and it's unfortunate timing, but there we are. So here we are at Terminal 3 at London Heathrow, ready to fly with Finnair to Helsinki. So come along and I hope you enjoy the video. So, just arrived here in the Cathay Pacific lounge. How have I got access to that? So, for those of you who don't know, I fly regularly with British Airways, which is in the One World Alliance, of which Finnair is also part of, and this airline, the Hong Kong flag carrier Cathay Pacific. Now, I'm a British Airways Silver Executive Club member, which basically roughly translates in the One World Alliance to being a Sapphire, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, a Sapphire member. So as a result, I'm able to access One World lounges and bring a guest. And wow, this lounge is beautiful. The seating is really nice. I'm currently in the seat overlooking the apron, I think runway in the background. Lovely footstool. We've got loads of different types of seating around us. And yeah, stunning. You've got a bar there. I saw, which I'll show you, a cooking station, a breakfast bar with hot and cold food, loads of selection for drinks. Yeah, it's a really beautiful lounge. Massive contrast to the British Airways lounge, which is usually now rammed full of passengers in tight spaces, small seating and hardly any privacy. This is a whole world away from it. So here we are in the lounge and we're gonna get some breakfast, and then I'll explain to you in a minute. There's already a slight issue with Finnair at the moment. Actually, I'll explain to you now rather than in a minute. The systems are down, which is pretty typical of British Airways usually. So yeah, their systems are down. There's a massive queue down at check-in. Fortunately, we checked in last night online, so we were able to use the boarding passes on our phone to get through to departure. So that's all good, but systems are down. As a result of that, the flight is currently delayed by 2 hours. So at the moment, we're going to have even more time in this lounge, which we can't complain about because that's fantastic. We love this lounge, so the more time we get to spend here, the better in a way. So yeah, it's currently 6:13. Flight was due to leave at 7:30, now due to leave at 9:30. So possibly 3 hours in this lounge. So yeah, time to get some breakfast and relax. While I tuck into my breakfast, do you follow me on social media? If not, then, well, fair enough. But if you do like what you're watching, then please do follow me to keep up to date with all of my travels before these videos come out. I'm over on Twitter at Beebs Travels, on Instagram at Travels with Bieber, and likewise for Facebook at Travels with Bieber. And while we're on the topic, if you haven't yet, then please do click on that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it to be notified of all of my future YouTube videos. Thank you very much. Right, time to leave this absolutely amazing lounge and head to the gate. They haven't announced the gate yet because we want to stop off at WH Smith so that my girlfriend can get her sort of souvenir edition of a newspaper following the Queen's death. But yeah, worth pointing out, this lounge also has showers. another great part of this lounge. But yeah, time to leave this amazing lounge. Got the newspapers. Time to head to the gate. Gate's just been announced, 24. That's my birthday, my lucky number. Is that a good sign? Well, everything's got off to a brilliant start so far with that lounge. So I've got a very good feeling about this flight. We are on an A321-200, I believe. 5 years, delivered new to Finnair 5 years ago. And yeah, we're sat in economy. On our flight back from Helsinki though, we're going to be, if nothing changes, on an A350 in business class. So lie flat seats on an inter-European flight. So yeah, it's going to be a rare and very exciting flight, that, which is 24 that way. Rare and exciting flight to have a lie flat seat on a short haul European flight. So really looking forward to that. Subscribe if you want to watch that video. But yeah, for now it's economy on this A321 with Finnair. There's something I haven't seen before. A single gate, 24, split into different sections, C, D and E. Interesting. But yeah, 24D seems to be our boarding gate, so let's get on board. Right, here we are at the gate, ready and waiting to board the flight. The check-in agent, bless him, is having to write out every passenger's ticket manually due to the systems-wide issue they're having, if you can make that out. But yeah, bless him. He actually explained also that the reason the flight is delayed by 2 hours is not due to the systems-wide issue, but actually because this plane got in late last night from Helsinki to London. As a result of getting in late, it's leaving late today. So that's the explanation for the plane being delayed. It's currently 9:15. Plane was originally due to leave at 7:30, now 9:30, and I might have misheard, but I think I heard the tannoy just announced that it's now delayed to 10 o'clock. So yeah, the delay is quite a long one, but you know what, I actually can't complain at all for once about a delay, because being in that lounge for even longer was even better. So yeah, just waiting now to board the plane, and hopefully that'll be soon. A little while later, we finally headed to the bus that would take us to the plane, but it would soon turn out we wouldn't be getting off it anytime soon. I remember earlier when I was saying gate 24, my lucky number, great lounge we've had, it's all going swimmingly. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that, I never learn. So yeah, it seems I've jinxed it, because yeah, we were boarding on a bus, unfortunately. Arrived at the plane, which you can see there. We're not getting off. There seems to be some sort of issue. The guy dealing with it all just tried to explain it at the front of the bus, but he talks so quietly, none of us at the back can hear what he's saying, so we have no idea what's going on. All I know is they're now pulling away the stairs from the plane, which is not a good thing. They now appear, this seems to be a mess right now, so they've removed the other stairs and now they brought another lot. And they're trying to line it up with the door, and currently failing. That's the third attempt now. What's going on? So yeah, although we couldn't hear anything what the guys said at the front of the bus, it seems the issue must be to do with the stairs not suiting this aircraft, maybe, I don't know. But they're now trying to line up this version of the stairs. It's just bizarre. So yeah, we've been waiting on this bus for about 10-15 minutes now, and yeah, no sign that we're boarding anytime soon. Yeah, it's starting to go very quickly downhill. Hurrah!
Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome.
I understand that car got blocked below the seats that we can't use, so I think anything towards the
Right, so we're finally on board this Finnair A321-200 that's going to take us to Helsinki. When I say finally, yes, finally after what, 2 hours and a half now that we've been delayed by so far. An extra 30 minutes due to the air stairs not working properly, so it's been going all downhill ever since I said A324 is my lucky number. It's all going so well. Yeah, I never learn it anyway. So yeah, here we are. This is the seat in row 11. You can see there, A321. We've got a pocket there for placing the safety card, which looks like that. Got a handy seat pocket there where we put our passports. You've got ample leg room, which I can't use at the moment because my bag's there, but it looks quite good. I can slide my feet all the way under. It's just that, like I said, I've got my bag there. Even some extra storage down the side here for us to place our bag full of souvenir newspapers. Got the armrests here. It's a nice fabric on the seat with the Finnair logo there. I love it when you can see an airline's logo plastered everywhere. Very bright cabin this is, so that's quite nice. And yeah, the seat feels comfortable. You've got individual air vents up there, you've got reading lamps, then you've got the flight attendant bill there. Overall, comfortable seat, looks good. We still seem to be waiting though, so I think we're going to be delayed even further. The door's still open. Maybe we're waiting for more passengers, or maybe there's still another issue. Oh, please no. But yeah, so we're still waiting. 2 hours and a half delayed so far. Looks like it's going to be even longer. Let's find out. This flight is slowly turning into an absolute nightmare now. Yeah, just had a chat with the flight attendant. This flight is not leaving anytime soon. It's 3 hours delayed now. It's going to be much longer than that. Definitely going to be getting compensation for this flight. So the issue is now they can't get any catering on board. I don't really understand the exact reasons for why they can't get any catering on board. I think it's related to the fact that they got in so late last night. Maybe to do with the fact they're in a different gate or something, but they can't locate any catering. And they need water on board. They can't get that. There's not even a bottle of water on this plane. There's literally about 50 passengers on this flight. There's hardly anyone, and there is an A350 of Finnair that was due to leave at 10. Another flight to Helsinki. The flight crew told me that they tried to move us onto that flight whilst we were on the bus travelling to this aircraft. For some reason that didn't work out, and that's now departed. Would have been lovely to go on an A350 as well. So yeah, so that's gone now. So the flight that's due to leave 3 hours after our flight has now left, and we are still waiting. Been a nightmare flight now. It will take quite a miracle to turn this one around.
Ja tähän hetkeen kuitenkin hieman hyviä uutisia. Sieltä ne puuttuvat, niin kabinitavarat tuli tuohon koneen.
So while we're on the subject of catering, I've just noticed they've got an onboard menu. It was in the gentleman's seat pocket next to me, because I don't have one for some reason. But so we take a look at it and see what we've been waiting for an hour. So you can get a berry smoothie, which is I think a staple in Finland. They like their blueberries, and blackberries, etc. So they got berry smoothie, blueberry muffin, cheese platter for €9, pasta carbonara, crisps, candy. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to need one of these after what we've had to go through. But yeah, so catering has finally been loaded. I noticed the cabin crew coming down and counting the number of passengers. Hopefully they're counting to see if there's enough passengers for them to give us some food for free to make up for what's happened. But yeah, that's the onboard menu. That's what we've been waiting for ages. It's arrived. Fingers crossed we take off soon. I do need to point out though, despite everything, the cabin crew have been so friendly. They've been explaining everything, still got a smile on their face, still approachable, really approachable, and they're really frustrated, you can see in their faces, but they're still smiling through it. It's a miracle, everybody. We are moving. 214 minutes later, we are now finally being pushed back, taxiing to the runway, ready to take off to Helsinki, try and enjoy the flight as much as I can. But yeah, we're finally about to take off. Safety briefing is starting, and yeah, Helsinki, here we finally come. that since we were due to leave London Heathrow, we are finally in the air on the way to Helsinki. So yeah, I've already given you a tour of the seat, but I've got to show you the tray table. So I guess I should do that now actually. So here's the tray table situation. Quite a large tray table. Can you bring it towards you as well? And yeah, that completes the seat tour. There's no USB ports or plug sockets or anything. But yeah, the overriding headline in this video really is just a nightmare delay, isn't it? But I'm just hoping that when they come round with the snacks, they're going to offer us a free drink or a snack at least. It's the least they could do, you'd think, but I'm not holding out much hope on that, though. I still think they'll end up just giving us a bottle of water or maybe nothing at all. I don't know. That is more like it. Check this out. So, as I hoped, they've offered free snacks to everybody on board to apologise basically for the 4-hour delay. And it's been made a lot easier by the fact that there's literally only like 50 passengers on board, so I've taken advantage of that, of course. Blueberry muffin, nice and finished there. A box, I've never seen this before, a box of crisps. Not a packet, but a box. And my girlfriend didn't want a drink, so I decided to nab another drink. And of course, I've gone for 2 cups of teas. And it looks finished, the tea bags as well. Good, I like it when it's nice and local. So I'm going to tuck into this, enjoy this, and enjoy the rest of the journey. To add this quick video clip to explain 2 things. First, again to emphasise how amazing this Finnair cabin crew are on this flight to Helsinki. They are so kind, polite, and smiley, and it's lovely to see. They've just come round to take my rubbish and they asked if I wanted another drink, another snack. It's amazing. We need more of that on flights. The number of flights I've been on, a cabin crew have asked if I want extra drinks during the flight. Even in business class, I can count on one hand. So bad. But on this flight, they are so on top of their game. Brilliant cabin crew. A true credit to the airline. They really are. They've made a nightmare flight much more bearable and enjoyable. So that's fantastic. The second thing I want to point out is this amazing feature I've just noticed on this economy product. Do you see anything in particular here that you could use? I didn't until I noticed a passenger in another seat doing it themselves. This bit here folds out so that you can put your phone there and watch a film. That way or even that way. How amazing is that? I've never noticed that feature on any other plane before. I'm sure maybe there are other airlines that use this feature, but I've never noticed it. But that's amazing. I love that. Little things like that are so cool. But yeah, nice handy feature. But again, just wanted to really emphasise how great the cabin crew are. I don't want this video to end looking like I've just been another grumpy old git thinking that all of this is crap. It's not. The delay is what's been crap. It's just been awful. This delay has effectively ruined the whole day for us. We can't enjoy the whole day in Helsinki as a result. So it's just really disappointing. But the cabin crew have made up for it quite a bit. They are amazing. And oh yeah, that blueberry muffin was incredible. So much so I've kept the packet down there so I can find out where it comes from and buy some. Another feature on this flight that I think is worth pointing out is this. You can get Wi-Fi on board, but you have to pay for it. It's not free. What you do is you just connect to the Wi-Fi, scan this QR code, and then here you are. You can see, for free actually, the weather, your flight map, destination guide. Oh, that looks really good. I'll have a look at that in a second. And then menu, onboard shopping, and that's it. Oh, you can even play a game, an aviation game. That's epic. Wow. Newspapers, magazines, no internet access needed. Audio book. This is an in-flight entertainment system. Isn't that brilliant? Yet another brilliant touch by Finnair. So yeah, I mean, if you want to pay for internet, you can buy it. It costs around €25 to stream videos, or just for basic browsing and going on social media. That's about €10. You can pay by credit card, debit card, or even using Finnair points. But wow, I can't believe the amount of features you get on this. It's literally, if I bring that down, just a smaller in-flight entertainment system. There you go. Isn't that fantastic? Hey, I'm enjoying this flight more and more now. I mean, having been so disappointed by the delay, it's going to take a lot to make me feel better about this flight, and they've done it. Which I kind of should have expected, really. Whenever I say something, the opposite happens. Yeah, loving all these extra features I'm noticing. And the crew all together, not such a bad flight after all. Still a nightmare. And so here we are, 4 hours later than scheduled. We descended for landing in Helsinki, where I summed up this roller coaster of a trip. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, goodbye.
Thank you. Bye bye. And there we have it. We are here finally in Finland. 4 o'clock when we were supposed to arrive at 12 o'clock. 4 hours delayed. But despite that nightmare that's kind of ruined our full day here, we've absolutely loved the flight itself. We thought, oh, this is a fancy airport, isn't it? Look at that. Tree trunks. Anyway, yeah, really nice airport, this by the looks of it, but we had a great flight. It's just a shame that it was delayed, and the way that it was delayed, such a nightmare. But the cabin crew was so polite, so kind, so friendly, giving us free snacks, free tea. If I'm going to get free tea, you know I'm going to love the flight. So yeah, that was just all fantastic. It's just a shame about the delay. So yeah, overall, great flight with Finnair. Really enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. And what did you think of that lounge? Beautiful, isn't it? What other lounges should I try? One World lounges at Heathrow, because I know there's a few, so I think I ought to start trying other ones rather than just keep going to BA all the time, because BA's lounge is awful in comparison to Cathay. So yeah. In the meantime, please do click on that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. So from here in Helsinki, bye bye.